Like, pretend like Bitcoin is a goat, okay? Now, it's adorable, right? So that everyone agrees it's adorable, and you want to pick it up and you want to pet it, right? But you can't, because it's not there. It doesn't exist except for on that internet right there.
That's actually what I've been trying to say this whole time, Ellen. Thank you for saying what we couldn't say this whole time. The market cap is creeping up steadily. As we can see here, we're now just about 500 billion. The thing is, though, usually we do see a dip on the weekends. As we can see, this dip here was last Sunday. This is a 7-day chart. Hopefully this weekend can be something different. I think it'd be pretty big if it was something different. Bitcoin sitting pretty at 10,500 right now. NEO on a bit of a tear. But before we get it all into that stuff, a word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by Random Crap ICO, the world's first global ecosystem built on the Ethereum network for decentralizing poo. Only 150 trillion coins will ever be minted. Every transaction you make, a tiny portion of the fees are burned. So with increased scarcity, this coin will moon. See, it even looks like a moon. This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anyway, the market cap is creeping up. Oh yeah, I already did that. NEO's up 12%. And now I did say a lot of these coins in the top 15, top 20, we are going to see some random pumps, not necessarily all of them news driven. I'm not sure if NEO's news driven. I had maybe, but what was it? Just yesterday, we saw quite a bit for Bitcoin Cash. This is the benefit of being diversified into good projects. I do like to hodl my Bitcoin. I really do. But I also see the value in not putting every egg in that basket, because sometimes Bitcoin doesn't grow as fast as the next thing. Now, US regulation is not coming anytime soon, according to a US official. I'll leave this link below. Fair enough. Many will point to the fact that they don't want any regulation in cryptocurrency. Isn't this meant to be freedom from regulation? But it's about tax. It's about tax. So currently, I want to stay legal. I want to pay my tax. But the way the system works now is horrible. You pay, the way it currently works, at least in the UK, you pay tax on every trade. You pay tax on the gains you made after the trade. You pay tax when you sell it into fiat. It's just an awful system. I actually hate it. I'd love them to give us some regulation that is a bit more up to times, up to speed. I don't really feel like that's a good way of doing things. It is interesting that they have to currently regulate something which, if they could, they'd outright ban. Poor guys. Cry me a river. Omise Go continues to shoot up from the recent lows of the crash, and some recent news on their Twitter is very positive. Talking about Ethereum Community Fund, Omise Go will be joining other leading Ethereum supported projects such as Cosmos, Golem, Maker, we talked about that in two episodes ago, Global Brain Blockchain Labs, and Raiden. Okay, not bad, but definitely one of the more promising projects on the Ethereum network. Vitalik would agree, it seems. Don't want to put words in his mouth.
So hi, I'm Vitalik Buterin.
And I am a member of the Illuminati.
Got quite a bit of altcoin news today. Block V, or V, gets added to Bittrex today. You can see a pump for that. Be careful about buying at all-time highs. Usually there will be a correction of some kind, but gets added. I had a look at it. I didn't know what it was before today. It is tokenizing digital assets, which is kind of interesting. I don't own any, by the way. PC Gamer partners up with Engine Coin. The world's #1 PC games magazine will be introducing Engine Coin to millions of gamers. Tron has a mainnet release for March 31st. There's this website, 4 reasons to invest in it before the launch. I actually do have some Tron, but that was airdropped to me forever ago. Just of note, Tron is currently a rank 16 coin, a $3.4 billion project by market cap. So you would need to ask yourself if you feel that the mainnet release has already been priced in, or if you still feel it has room to grow. It's not really for me to say. I'll leave the article, you can decide. And lastly, the CEO of Chainlink is speaking at the Bitcoin Super Conference this Sunday, 18th of February. As of right now, the schedule appears to be so. This was an image. It's kind of hard. It might change, but yeah, here's a post that I saw about it. So the event's not going to be live streamed, but there's definitely most likely going to be footage released. I think with all conferences, If the news isn't absolutely great, expect a dump. Actually, maybe not. This is a big project. Usually, though, if the news isn't great, nothing happens. Or if there's no news, then yeah, doesn't do well. This is crypto after all. This is all purely speculative stuff, pretty much.